New music.
Is it on?
Mm-hmm.
When I said we still trying to be late.
Is that still a dance?
Which one? I mean, if you do it.
Oh, okay.
If you do it to a beat, it's a dance.
Welcome
good
back.
Evening,
Welcome back.
good
Welcome
evening,
back.
good evening.
Welcome back. We are back live.
Welcome to At the Helm with Kelly and Wayne. I am Kelly.
And I'm Wayne.
We are 10 shopping days out for Christmas. 10 shopping days left till Christmas. So here we are on December the 14th. We hope everyone is taking care of themselves this holiday season, that you are not getting too stressed out about family, about gifts, that you are doing things that bring you joy, and that you are planning to spend time with those who you love and who love you back.
Yes.
That's what the holidays are about.
Yes. 10 days. I'll be glad when it's
10
days
shopping
over.
days. That's it. You be glad when they're over.
Yeah,
remember how
I
we
just
used to
got
always be out on Christmas Eve
anxious.
shopping?
Yeah.
Like we would close them all down.
On Christmas
And I mean,
Eve.
it was needed things because we really hadn't done a whole lot of shopping. Was when we were doing we would get a lot of our shopping done.
Yeah. We finished now though?
We don't really buy for anybody no more. We like,
I like it.
Hey, we don't really buy. So how about you? Is anybody on with us yet? What do you all do for Christmas? Like we have our baby is 25, so
he
is the one child that doesn't have children, so we kind of still buy for him.
Yes.
Everybody else we buy for the grandkids. So I don't know if that's cheating. That's fair. They normally get something, like they may get a basket with laundry supplies in it or something, but we don't really have to go all out because the Christmas list is no longer ours.
Nope, they mamas.
They send lists. They're super long, but I know I can only have to pick one or two things. This is not my list. This is not my struggle.
Nope.
So I go into it Christmas holiday season, which is actually my favorite season. Like we get started, I can listen to Christmas music anytime, and I say we get started, but we still don't have a Christmas tree up. When we had small kids, when we had children in the house, we would put our tree up the Friday after Thanksgiving, after we did the crazy Black Friday shopping.
Yes.
I don't know when the last time I went Black Friday shopping. Y'all still Black Friday shopping?
Yeah, you know about Black Friday shopping.
What are the items we're looking for now? But yeah, so right now we don't have a tree up. But I enjoy watching the kids who still enjoy the season, who still believe in Elf on the Shelf. Oh, wait. Elf on the Shelf is a real thing.
Yeah. Who enjoy Elf on the Shelf.
They enjoy the Elf on the Shelf. They enjoy writing letters to Santa. They enjoy all things Christmas. Let me just say that.
So do you like, I know you like decorations. I'm not saying you don't like decorations, but you wish we had more decorations?
I don't wish we had more decorations. I do wish we had a tree up. So I mean, you can go pull that out. And
I'm just not. I mean, you probably know this. I will put up. I'm good either way. I'm not crazy about it. I mean, when I say I'm not crazy about decorations, don't mean I don't like them. I can take them or leave them. If we have a bunch of decorations, I'm good with it. If we have no decorations, I'm good with it. I'm easy.
I mean, it's probably because you don't do anything. You don't. We have one light, not a string of lights. One light that I have asked that he put outside, and it does the Christmas countdown on the side of the house.
Oh, I'm gonna go put that up right now.
I mean, since Thanksgiving.
I'll be back.
All right, I appreciate it. But yeah, so he doesn't. You don't do nothing, so
say that.
What do you do? I mean, that's why you can take or leave decorations, because you don't drag them out, you don't put them up, you don't put them back. So that's why they don't matter to you.
I like not dragging them out.
Okay, so say
I
that.
like not
Say I
having
would
fun.
prefer not to. I like doing nothing. I like sitting on my stool or do nothing for Christmas. Say that.
When it comes to decorations,
Go ahead and say that.
I ain't gonna say that.
How much shopping do you do? Like this is not even where we supposed to go. So
Okay, where you going? You're not finna talk about me all night. I see you good at it.
We
though.
about to start. So I'm really saying,
You good at it, though. You good at it.
don't just say anything.
You good at it.
But yeah, how's everybody else's shopping going?
And decorations.
How's your decoration?
Do y'all have people to pull out your decorations?
Or do you even like this? I keep seeing it's like it's on every night. This magic, this house light, the show of lights contest.
Yeah,
It's a little bit overboard.
yeah. Because there's some people around here in the neighborhood who have like a
Oh, now
bunch of
our neighborhood from October to February,
big Christmas decoration.
they
Yeah.
Halloween back. They got a turkey outside, blow up turkey.
Yeah.
Like they do it all.
They
You
do.
come through now and it's like a whole, there's, all these blow up things,
Hey, Vegeta.
all these lights on the house. So,
And Joyce. And Auntie Rose.
hey.
Everybody.
Are you all ready for Christmas? Done with your decorating? Out to do shopping?
Done shopping.
Done shopping, don't do shopping, draw names. Do y'all still get together for family things? I think we're supposed to, I think, get together as a family on Saturday or Friday.
Oh, you talking about the Saturday Christmas party?
Yeah, that we kind of weren't invited to. Is Nikki's? Is that Nikki's?
Yeah, we weren't invited.
But we
If
might
we
show
invited
up.
ourselves.
Right?
We got too much going on.
I was thinking we might show up, but then I'm thinking we probably might not show up because Nikki's parties is not really
We go for the first part of the
for
party.
us.
Regina said decorating is done. Shopping, not done.
10 shopping days left, Regina. Only 10 shopping days left.
Yes.
Everybody else out there, you done with your Christmas shopping? 10 shopping days left.
Amazon, let them deliver to your door.
Yeah. So and that's the thing. Like we've gotten to a place where we don't really have to do anything anymore.
Yeah.
Like we're in this time that my grandparents would be like, what is happening?
Really?
We don't have to grocery shop. Like literally, we go on the computer, we put some things in a cart, we tell them that we're gonna come pick it up. We pull in a parking space, they bring it to the car, we drive off.
Or you can even order your groceries.
It is an introvert's dream. I will say that.
Someone will go do your grocery shopping for you and bring them to you.
And bring it to you.
Yeah. That works. Yeah. But that happens too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, Regina. I'm crashing. I'm Christmas burnout already. Don't you do it.
Rewind, Regina, and see what that conversation.
I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out about Christmas.
And I don't know why.
It's just all the
I don't know why.
the seeing and the talking and all of that about it. Regina said she got to touch her groceries. I feel you on that.
She got to touch them.
Yeah. And I
Yeah. So
and I don't
Regina,
know so much about I want to touch my groceries as much as I don't want nobody else touching my groceries.
Yeah, that too. And the thing is, like, and we're gonna stop talking about Costco. We're gonna stop. I mean, I was looking at our bank statement and I saw that we just re-up. So either you forgot or you really weren't all that mad about Costco because we're members for one more year. But the thing about Costco is like it's too much touching. Like I go in the store, I touch it, I put it in the buggy. I have to check myself out. I touch it, I have to put it on the little conveyor belt thing. I touch it, I have to touch it again, put it back in the buggy.
Yes.
I touch it again and put it in the car. I touch it again when I get home, take it out of the car, and then touch it again to put it away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to touch groceries that much.
I think I'm just gonna get gas from Costco. That's about it. That's the only thing I really like about them. Is that they're close and the gas is.
And it may be worth it for the fee that you pay because they're gonna send you a check next year. That may be half of what your
Is that based on how much we buy?
I think so. I think so. I think so.
Me too, Regina. I'm not a Sam's girl, but I'm a Sam's person. Yes.
I am a Sam's girl. Regina, Sam's is my favorite.
Yes.
Regina, we here.
Yeah.
Same birthday. We here. Like I can go to Sam's. Like I just be looking for a reason to go to Sam's.
You went the other day and said you don't got to take nothing in but your phone. That's all you got to take in.
And that's what I love the most about Sam's. I only need my phone. I ain't got to fumble for my membership card. I don't have to keep up with my bank card that I keep losing. I lost it again.
Yes. What?
I don't have to keep. I don't got to keep up with my bank card.
You know what?
I don't have to touch. I pick it.
Card?
I pick the groceries up, put it in my buggy. I can scan it and keep moving, and then I pay for it. I don't have to take it out again until I get to the car.
Swipe.
So Sam's is my favorite, but yes. Costco is the closest to me.
I'm gonna see if you can.
And all I need is the big box experience.
I'm gonna see if you might.
That's just kind of what I like.
You're probably gonna lose your Costco card soon. And if you lose that, guess what?
I mean, I'll just go to customer service and say, "Can I get a card?"
You're gonna have your ID with you. You're gonna have to have your birth certificate, your passport, your tax record.
Costco do like that.
Yeah, they do all of that.
They're gonna ask me for my tax record.
Yeah, they're gonna ask you for everything. Everything.
Yeah, Costco, and it's never really a good time, like Regina, to go to Costco. It's always a lot of people. Always.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so just wanted to say 10 shopping days till Christmas. We're as close as we're going to be to getting ready.
Good thing so you can pull it up on the app. With Sam's or Costco, Christina?
Christina, I have you on my list of things to talk about. Well, not you per se. Well, you per se. Yeah, you. So I guess we'll just dive right into that, Christina. So I'm going to be starting a new beauty regimen with some stuff that I got from Christina called Redditor. I've just seen pictures of people who have been using it, and it just looks remarkable. I have a birthday that's coming up in a few months. Going to be hitting the double nickels. The double nickels. So
I'm thinking. I want to hear about this new regimen.
Oh, it's just a nighttime thing.
Oh, you're gonna put
to go along with brushing your teeth and putting my night guard in.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of those color dead pretty, you know. Put your bonnet on. It's gonna be one of those things. Color dead pretty.
My compression
but I have
on.
Yeah, I have seen put on my long pajamas, the furry one.
Take my dentures out.
With the feet in.
Put my my hair in.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So this Redditor, I've seen pictures of it. Christina, who was my plug for the Dominican Republic too. If you all remember our trip to Dominican Republic, that was Christina. Christina got a lot going on. So I've got this tube. I got it, Christina. I'm going to start it maybe Sunday night. So you all, maybe not Sunday night, because Monday I have a makeup session. So So Christina, who has brought me this beauty in a tube. I'm going to be trying that, so you all will keep up with my progress. I'll be taking pictures. I've seen, pictures of these other people that are in our group. They look amazing. I'm looking forward to shedding.
You gonna get more beauty?
10 years, just younger looking. That's it. That's it.
And what's this makeup?
So shout out to Christina. I will let you know. Huh?
What's this makeup session on Monday?
So thank you, Christina. Wayne is pushing me. So then Monday, I have a makeup session with Erica. Y'all follow her. If you're on Facebook, follow Erica J. Kane. Erica J. Kane. She does makeup. She does a lot of things. She has a clothing line, Peace Over Everything. I love it. She is a mom. She's just went viral with a video of her baby. She posted it. People were pressed about it because it was just a cute video about dads taking care of their kids. But anyway, Erica is going to show me how to put on makeup because I don't wear makeup. I am natural, all natural, the hair and everything. But she's going to show me how to put it on and have it look natural. Because I don't want to know how to put on a lot of makeup because I don't want to have to get up an hour early to do it. I'm not going to do it. So Erica knows that we're not going to waste a whole lot of time. We're going to go over a couple of things. Maybe, I don't even know what it comes. Little foundation.
The blush.
Little concealer.
The eyeliner.
I might let Erica give me some eyelashes. Erica does eyelashes. Erica does a lot of things. Look for her. Erica J. Kane. So Monday, I'm going to have a makeup session.
When's she coming on here to see us?
Oh, I don't know. I have to get her on. So anyway. We'll be doing that.
That's Monday.
That's what I'm doing Monday.
What time?
Monday. On my lunch break.
What? And ask that.
Monday on my lunch.
Never mind. Monday. Y'all know after work.
Monday.
Monday on my time.
That's 24 hours in Monday. I got time.
That's a lot of time.
See you, Erica.
Yeah.
Monday.
Speaking of a lot of time, we have a busy weekend.
This weekend?
Yes.
Or the past weekend?
No, well,
or all of our weekends?
I mean, all of them. Last weekend wasn't too busy. But yes, this weekend. So tomorrow night, we are going to see the Black Nativity in Durham at Hillside.
Yes.
And then, which is probably going to be amazing because Durham Hillside High School has an amazing drama production.
Is it still Hillside though? I know it's Mr. Tab, but I don't know if it's still Hillside.
Oh,
I don't know because he's retired from there now. So, but I'm sure he'll pull talent from there.
Yeah.
Well,
and I guess I associate with Mr. Tab is definitely going to be good because all the stuff he did when he was at Hillside was amazing. And then Saturday morning we have baptisms. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Mm-hmm. We are going to have about 6 or 7 people total being baptized Saturday morning. So we're grateful and thankful of that. And then I think after that, I don't know if we're going to have time to go see Lost Sheep Ministry at St. Augustine's to help with the Christmas gifts. We may have a little time to do that. That's Saturday.
Because Friday night we won't be able to go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We also have the Freedom Fund Banquet Saturday afternoon.
The Freedom Fund Banquet with the NAACP.
With the NAACP.
You all may remember a year ago, the NAACP. I'll be coming back to y'all.
Yeah, NAACP.
To figure out what we're doing. Yeah. But we want to highlight that the guest speaker is Justice Mike Morgan.
Yes.
Who is retired North Carolina Supreme Court Justice, and who has also filed to run for the governor of North Carolina.
That's our governor.
So,
Mike for governor.
Oh, I want to speak of that. So, I mean, since we're there, you got other things we're going to do for the weekend? Because that's just half the day on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not done.
All right.
So after that, what's up, Pastor Brown? We do have the Christmas gathering with the family if we do that. But there was something else Saturday evening. What was it? I can't remember. I mean, I'm good if we don't do nothing else after that. I'll be tired. I'm tired already. But it seemed like there was something else.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And then Sunday, of course, we have church Sunday morning. And then Sunday afternoon from 1 to 5, we're doing mapping training.
1 to 6.
1 to 6. Mapping training with the PPC.
Which is the Poor People's Campaign.
Poor People's Campaign. We are getting ready for the mass poor people and low wage workers state house assemblies and more march on Raleigh and to the polls. So we're having some training to learn about organizing and how to organize from the center out and how to identify areas to organize in as we move toward March the 2nd. So everyone mark their calendar, save the date for March the 2nd. We will be assembling downtown Raleigh. And we're calling all people who believe in and demand in living wages, healthcare, voting rights, stopping voter suppression, equal rights for all workers, labor rights, environmental justice, access to housing, fully funded public education, abolishing poverty, and the unity of love, not the division of hate. So we will be planning that, moving toward March the 2nd, and simultaneously on March the 2nd in over 30 states across this nation. There will be thousands and thousands of people who are standing for all of these same human rights that everyone ought to have. And we will be gathering all across this nation to say we won't be silent anymore. You can't continue hurting our people, our brothers and our sisters. Then we're going to make some noise and we're going to not be silent anymore. So busy weekend coming up, but as always, we'll get through it and probably add a few more things to it along the way.
I mean, we try to get every little bit we can out of the 24 hours that we're blessed with. We try to get 28, 29 hours out of the day.
Yes. Oh, maybe. I don't want to say that though. Maybe it was Maybe it was the Mebane after the Freedom Fund banquet. I don't know.
Oh, for shopping?
Maybe I don't want to say
Oh,
that.
that sounds like that's what we were gonna do.
I
Yeah,
don't know. I shouldn't even say it.
it sounds like it. That sounds like that's what we're gonna do.
Man,
I mean, that makes sense.
that makes sense.
Because then by Saturday we will only have 8 shopping days left till Christmas.
I mean,
But,
but seeing
so
that
we
we
talk
don't
about-
need but one day. 10 days is a lot.
I mean, it is if you got a list. But yeah, so we talk a lot about PPC, the Poor People's Campaign, and a lot of people get hung up on the poor part of the Poor People's Campaign.
Yes.
Poor People's Campaign doesn't necessarily mean that you are poor, and if that is you, you should be grateful. That is not you, but it's 140 million of our brothers and sisters. And in the keeping of biblical standards, what you have done for the least of these,
Yes.
what the word says,
What the word says.
is what you have also done unto me, which is
Mhm.
what Jesus said.
Mhm.
So we should always be concerned about quality of life for everybody because it affects all of us.
Yes.
Like if people are hungry, are you really safe? If people don't have any place to stay, are you really safe? If people are worried about their children, if the children are not well,
Yes.
are we okay?
Yes. And the Poor People's Campaign came together initially to fight against and stand for and demand economic justice. So
The original one
yes, the original, and this one,
in the 60s.
yeah, and this one picked up that mantle and
In
continued
the
to run
60s.
in the 60s, yes, we're still fighting.
Here we are, 2023.
So it's not for poor people; it is for economic justice to keep people from being poor. Poverty should not be, it's not an option. Poverty should not be what someone has to deal with in the richest nation on this green earth. We shouldn't have to deal with that.
We know that it doesn't have to be because we can send billions
Yes,
with a B. We can send billions of dollars
yes,
other places. We can take care of people who live in this country, who are citizens of this country, who have come to this country to work, who have fought for this country. We can take care of these people.
Yep.
And we keep saying that housing right now is a crisis. Housing is not a crisis because I know if you're driving anywhere, you see houses going up.
everywhere.
So the housing is not a crisis.
Housing not a
It's
problem.
not the housing that's the problem.
It's the affordability of these houses.
It is.
And the living wage.
And so that is why I lend my energy to the Poor People's Campaign because I want everybody to be okay. I need for everybody to be free. I don't know if you show me. Again, so that's why I do it. Don't get caught up on the word poor.
No.
If you do talk to me. Or just kind of, reset.
And we know
Show me
that
something.
we know that it works. We know that it works because through COVID, when initiatives were put in place, the numbers went down from 140 million down to like 120. We know that. Initiatives were put in place. People came out of poverty. People were gaining. People were earning, and people were thriving. And then as soon as COVID got out, they pulled all of those initiatives back. So we do know that it works and we know what they can do because guess what happened when they put all of those things in place? The country didn't fall apart. Guess what happened when
we took care of the essential? They became essential workers.
Yeah.
But now we don't want to give them even a living wage.
Yeah. And look what happened when we did that. Look what happened when they put moratoriums on people's rent. Those rich people are still rich.
Oh, richer.
Look what happened.
Billionaires made billions.
Yeah. Look what happened when we put moratoriums on evictions. It didn't cause people any harm, the owners. Look what happened when they let people ride the bus free in cities for 2 years. Did the bus companies go broke?
No.
They still thriving.
A boycott bankrupted a bank company in 1 year.
COVID couldn't.
Not COVID.
So these initiatives work.
We know they work.
When they gave people child care credits during COVID,
Child tax credit.
Child tax credits.
Mhm.
Did we have to shut the country down? Did we go broke? Did the country go broke? Did the government
No.
say, "Oh my gosh, the economy is bombed"? No, none of that happened.
Mm-mm.
None of that happened. All of these initiatives that they helped, all these initiatives that they did, helped people during that time. And as soon as they pulled them back, started funneling money back to the rich, then all of those people fell right back into to poverty again. So, yes, Poor People's Campaign is not just for poor; it's the fight for economic justice, and also, so Dr. King's 3 stances were racism, poverty, racism, and militarism. And so, Reverend Barber and Reverend Liz Theo Harris have picked that up and added systemic poverty, systemic racism, ecological devastation, the war economy, denial of health care, and the distorted moral narrative of Christian nationalism. Those are the things, those interlocking injustices that continue to impact people and continue to hurt people. Those are the things that the mapping training is going to be about Sunday. Those are the things that we will be gathering on March the 2nd about. And also, that's what we'll be gathering in June. Let me get that date. So June 15th in DC again for a mass rally on DC leading up to 2024 elections. Save the date, save the date, save the dates. Join us there. Join us there.
And yes, Roger Lee, in the USA, you are rich or you are poor, but we all need to be out because we need to, first of all, remind these legislators that they work for us.
Yes.
They are our employees.
Yes.
We vote people in, and I know people feel some type of way about voting. Especially this coming up election cycle. But we must do this. We give people those jobs, and if the people don't do what we wanted them to do or that they promised to do, we replace them with someone else who can do the job. So yeah, everybody. And this is something that everybody can do. Like everybody can show up to a rally. Everybody can show up to a rally when we are talking to legislators, and it is nonpartisan because anybody can get it.
Everybody can get it.
And everybody can get it.
Yep.
It's not a partisan thing. It is people showing up to remind the people who we sent to do work for us that they do work for us. And there are certain things that we expect, like every year, like on our job, when we get this performance evaluation, we find out if they meeting expectations or if they need improvement. Or if they're outstanding.
Ooh, we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that.
Hey, this is how you let them know. This is how you let them know. Okay. So I do want to take a slight turn, and just acknowledge that today, in 2012, was the mass school shooting at Sandy Hook at an elementary school. And that really was when I thought we would do something about gun violence and gun control and common sense gun laws in this country, when babies who were at school were killed at school.
Second, third graders.
Yeah, from ranges from 5 to 10 years old.
Yes.
Most of the people killed were babies from 5 to 10 years old. And when we did nothing, I knew we would probably never do nothing with the Congress and the lawmakers. Lawmakers. This is what we're talking about. These are the things that we talk about. And since then, just this year, now 2023, they've overturned affirmative action, which white women are the greatest benefactors of. Don't get it twisted. Don't listen to the noise.
Nope.
They've overturned affirmative action. They've overturned Roe v. Wade, which a lot of people, see as an abortion issue, but it is a woman's rights issue. It is a healthcare issue. It is a reproductive rights issue.
Nope.
That's this year. These people that we sent. Now, if you sent the people that's what you want to do, then the people that you send, they're doing what they were supposed to do. But the most of us, the majority of us, want women to be able to make decisions for themselves. I would think. I know in this country, up until the 70s, women needed permission to even open a bank account. Not permission. They had to have a man sign off on them to even have a bank account. So in the 70s, there was no women who could go out and get a home loan by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we want to go back to? Is that when America was great? Is that what we want to go back to? So it's always it's a sliding scale. When they figure out one thing that they can get away with, they continue to do these other things. So again, it's all about voting. Like, I don't want to just keep beating. I do want to keep beating it. I do.
You have to.
I do. It is important. It is important that we get out the vote and that we remind people that we sent them there to work for us. So,
yep. And it wasn't this past year, but a couple of years ago, where they took away the voting rights. We have less voting rights right now. In 2023, we have less voting rights right now in 2023 than we had in 1965 when the Voting Rights Act was passed. Less.
And that was a Supreme Court issue.
Yes.
And we don't even get to elect people on the Supreme Court.
But you know who does?
They are appointed by the people who we vote for president.
Or who we don't vote for president.
Or who we don't vote for.
Yes.
For president.
And, people who don't want to vote, just know that you don't have to, but there's going to be somebody that wins.
Somebody going to win.
Somebody. So.
And you can, even if you don't show up, you're going to be affected by it.
Yep.
So you can't say, I don't do politics. Politics is going to do you.
Yep. Politics will do.
I wanted to talk about like Draymond Green.
We got time. We got time.
But we always get piddled because it is so super important. Like, and I don't know if people understand. And I know every year is always the election of our life. Every year it is.
Yep. And it gets more and more.
Yeah. And so, I mean, while we talking about voting, it is now filing season. Here in North Carolina, people are filing to run for these offices. So we have about 10 people who want to be governor. Mark Robinson filed today. I just told you he hadn't filed yet. We got about 10 people who want to be governor.
I thought he was going to file on Confederate Day.
Yeah, we got about 10 people who want to be lieutenant governor. Check where you live to see who wants to be your congressional candidate, who wants to be your Senate candidate, who wants to be your United States congressperson.
Yes.
Check all of these things. You can go if you live in probably any county, but I know if you live in Wake County, it's right there that tells you who filed, when they filed. There are people who are running to be the attorney general of our state. And if you remember, there is one state who has said no organizations can bring a lawsuit against people about voting rights. Only the attorney general can do that.
Yep.
So depending on who the attorney general is, who's going to file a lawsuit against people for voting rights? Like these are the things that we're talking
when
about.
When they put their attorney general in there, it won't happen.
It depends. It just so every single office is important. And like, the last time we were here, we told you here in the local municipality, we have a new council person who won by 8 votes.
Yep. Oh, 6, 8.
8.
Yes.
8 votes. 8. So they're now making decisions for the town by a margin of 8 votes.
There's enough people on here, right? On this live tonight, they could have changed that election.
That's one more person per precinct. If I would have sent, I got 8 cousins, I probably could have said who could have shifted that election.
Yes.
But yeah, all politics are local. All local politics affect you.
So you said Justin Morgan. You said he was running.
He's running for governor.
Governor Morgan.
Of course, we talked about
the
man who wants to
governor
kill people or put them in jail. He running for governor.
Yep.
Put him in jail or put him in the ground. That's what his ad said.
Mm-hmm.
He paid money for that. He paid money to get that ad on the air. and they ran it like they ran it all the time.
Still right.
So, yeah.
And what they're trying to do is what they really want to do is where there won't be a choice of whether that person wins or not. They will appoint a person like that that says, we'll put them in the ground and put them in jail.
Yeah, those are the people that get appointed. And while we're here, let me just go ahead and shout out the Green Party. Okay. I'm not part of the Green Party. I am unaffiliated. But when I was looking at who was filing, like the Green Party is in there. They are filing for offices, right? Even though they have a very slim chance of winning, they're not letting contests go uncontested like some parties do. Because how we having a mayor's race and we ain't put nobody up to challenge them. Like, so shout out to the Green Party for getting in there, causing a ruckus, letting people know that y'all are here and that you're not just gonna run this race with one person on the ballot. No. Let me throw this Green Party name at you.
Yes.
So this is the time to start figuring out what everybody's platform is. What is it that's important to you that you want to hear these people talk about? When you say they didn't do anything for my community, go ahead and figure out what it is that your community needs and ask them for it.
Yes.
So don't just say like, they ain't did nothing for me. Like, what did you want? What did you ask for? That's going to be the question. What did you ask for and how did you engage them?
Yes. And it's not always about what they did for your community. You need to think about what they did against your community.
Yes.
So it's not always what they did for your community. Yeah, you want them to do things for your community, but we need to be mindful of what people are going to do against our communities when they get in there.
Are they actively plotting against your community?
Yeah, that's the problem. If they're not, so.
Hey, Dr. Robbins.
Wait.
It's on TikTok.
Oh. I forget about
like,
TikTok on there.
She said say that way.
You looking around on there? I'm looking around like you in the room.
Yeah, no, she didn't. She didn't walk through the door.
Hey, Sonia. Jay. I need some food stamp stipend too. Definitely.
I mean, the way things are going, like I pulled up Facebook be showing you your memories and things. And so it was 5 years ago, I was having this struggle with Oreos. And I was at the store and Oreos was on sale for $2.99. That same pack of Oreos, actually not the same pack, a smaller pack of Oreos right now, it's like $5. And when they go on sale, they'll be $4.59. Just like on sale for $2.99. Like things are getting out of control.
I was laughing, not that you was having
a struggle with Oreos.
No, I was laughing when I just forgot, not Prithika, not Jane. Who was the host of the comedy show?
Ashley.
When Ashley said Oreo thin. Oreo thin is not a diet regimen. You know the thin Oreos?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, you can't add them.
Yeah, she says not. Yeah, it's not. That doesn't mean that's part of your diet.
No.
That was funny when she said it. That's all.
I was probably running around outside or something. No. I missed it. I don't know the joke. I'll go back and look at it, Ashley.
Yeah, it was funny. It was good.
Yep.
So you wanted to talk about Mr. Draymond Green.
I don't know if I want to talk about Draymond. I don't know a lot about Draymond Green. All I know is what the headlines are saying, that he's suspended again because he can't keep his hands on people. Like, bruh, stop putting your hands on people. And I do understand that he's one of the greats. His skill set is there. Like he can play basketball, but he cannot control his temper, and he cannot stop getting suspended. Like this is like the second suspension in 4 weeks. And this is somebody who makes a lot of money doing what he does. And I would assume that it's something that he loves to do. Like, it's like one of those things where they tell you find what you would do even if they didn't pay you for it. And it won't feel like work. Like I feel like he found something that he kind of would do for free. But he keeps not doing, even his own teammates. Even gonna judge him too harshly for his own team. Because sometimes there be people on your own team. Boy,
I'm glad I know your thing.
No, not you. I'm just talking,
Yeah.
I'm talking about team. I'm talking when you go to work. Like Draymond be at work.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying.
Draymond be at work. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. So you
Sometimes it be people on your team
somebody.
that you be saying, you know what? I don't condone violence.
Yeah.
But a good, strong. I ain't even gonna say it.
I ain't
Anyway,
saying he should have did it.
what do y'all think about what's going on? What's going on? Jay, you keep your commenting here, and we're going like, yeah, I don't know. You like, I don't know. What do you disagree with? What was a good point? Now you disagree. Now we talk about Oreos. Were you coming on here?
Yeah, I done sent him the link to about 10 places. He ain't
okay. So okay, so let me talk about TikTok real quick. So we had a video that went viral probably almost 3 years ago. It went viral almost 3 years ago, and it's going viral again, but it's going viral without me. Like, how is my video going viral without me? Like, it's on somebody else's account, and it has like 29 million views. And it hasn't done nothing for my followers. I ain't figured out how to monetize it yet, but how is my video going viral without me? Somebody tell me, what is it that I'm doing wrong? I think I'm gonna post it again to see what it, because on my TikTok, it has 3 million views. But on somebody else's Instagram account, like it for real got 29 million views. Like how? How, Sway? Somebody tell me. How does that happen? How is my video going viral without me? And how do I link us back together? Somebody tell me. How do I link us back together?
I don't know. Let's see.
Jay is gonna know. Jay gonna know how to link me in my viral video. How do I link my viral video back to me?
You know when you just
I think I told you they better give you credit.
And they don't.
When you
I told on you. I had told it.
Like, and my granddaughter actually tagged me in it, like she was talking to the person who posted, like, oh, you forgot to tag her. Here she go. Like, here go my grandma whose video you done stole.
I don't know why they do that to people.
They didn't tag me, Christina. Like, they just stealing my intellectual property.
Yes.
They're stealing my intellectual property. I don't know if they figured out how to monetize things, but 29 million views is pretty big. So I'm sure somebody is sending them something for my video. So if I would have just like put my @ somewhere in, like, just send me followers, because I think when you get followers, like that's the way that they start to monetize like your thing. And I gotta be more serious about TikTok. I mean, I don't know if I should say I'm on TikTok right now. Hey, that I don't want to say that I ain't real serious about TikTok. Like, I'm not real serious about it. Right, I need to get more serious.
TikTok ain't doing
and get Wayne. Like, Wayne right now was supposed to learn a dance for the day. I said, Wayne, we're gonna do this dance. Learn it by Thursday.
Did you learn it?
I know it. Did you? Can we get up and do it right now? Let's get up and do it right now.
I mean, I can't.
Let's get up and do it right now.
Because what was funny was when you said, learn this dance. Look, it's just a couple steps. Learn this dance, learn this dance, learn this dance. And then right after you was like, oh, this is hard.
No, I didn't say this was hard.
You did.
What happened was,
you said it was hard.
What happened was I turned the music on. I just assumed muscle memory. It would come back. Like, I know, because I thought it is. I thought it did. But the music came on and my head was doing something, but my legs and my arms was doing something else. And I was like, this is not the dance. Like, what has happened to me? What happened?
And so it happened to me.
I got Wayne's rhythm. Like, what happened to me?
Mm-hmm. That ain't
what
cool.
happened?
That ain't cool. That ain't cool at all.
So anyway, Wayne didn't learn to dance.
I mean,
so I don't have a video for today. I'm going to at least try to start posting to TikTok once a week. I know people say you have to do it once a day. I'm not going to commit to that. Like, I'm not that committed to.
We're going to start.
And I got to quit talking about TikTok while I'm on TikTok. I'm not that committed to TikTok.
We're going to start posting about voting, justice, poverty, and see if we get 3 million views.
We probably won't.
Yeah, update your website.
Update
everything. Everything need to be connected at the Helm.
Oh, update that with what?
Mm-hmm. All y'all initiatives, all that information, your social media, all of that. Because At the Helm is a business, LLC,
It is.
It is.
Talk to us. Talk to
It
us,
is.
Mr.
For
Cornett.
a short period of time. It's moving. It's moving in another direction.
It's moving in another direction.
It's moving in another direction.
Where's it moving to? You talking about At
It's
the
mov-
Helm?
Yes, moving to a non-profit.
Oh, well, yeah. It still be having the same mission though. I feel
Oh
like.
yeah, definitely, same mission.
Do we want to be
Yeah.
a nonprofit? Why do we want to be a nonprofit? What's the difference of being a nonprofit and being an LLC? What
We
are the benefits?
We are LLC with non-profit now.
Exactly.
That was a good.
Exactly. We have an
That's a good
LLC
thing.
right now. It's not making a profit. So is it a nonprofit? I don't know. What's the difference? What's the difference?
Well, one is ownership. LLCs can have private owners. Nonprofits
Yeah.
cannot. They're owned by the board. Also, there's
So
tax
then we got to
credits
get a
and
board.
things like
So then we got to go out and find board members. And then we
you
gotta
already
get
got a board.
Then we get a chairman of the board, and they're gonna be in charge of fundraising. I do like that they're gonna be in charge of fundraising for the nonprofit.
No,
But we
they
still
always
are
have
kinda-
one, right?
Yeah.
Or you have to have a
2024.
you can have a co-chair.
Mm.
The board can be however you want it to be.
Okay, we'll talk. We'll take this conversation offline. Unless are there any nonprofit professionals out there that know how to just go ahead and get us set up? Because everybody you ask, say, easy, just fill this out. Go ahead. And
I told you,
Elaine Marshall
Ahmed.
gonna send you. Elaine Marshall gonna send you your nonprofit. Elaine gonna call you personally. I'm like,
Ahmed will do it for you. He'll have your stuff back in
well,
3
come
weeks.
come on, Ahmed. And then I'm gonna say his name right. Come on, Ahmed Radwan. I'm gonna say his name right.
Yep.
It's too much.
That
It's too
won't
much
it?
apex. It's too much apex in you.
That's what it is.
We're gonna try though.
Like the
We're gonna
Georgia
try.
and me won't let me get it right. I have to sit there and focus too hard. I've been had an aneurysm trying to say his name
I
right.
done already said that it's this colonized tongue. We have to rebuke it, rebuke that colonized tongue. Because our man is from the motherland. That's where we can say his name right. Let's get his name right.
We have a training like a whole class.
Okay, that's what he's gonna have to do. Because we ain't ready.
At all.
But yeah, he can help you get that stuff taken care of, and you can have it back and be good. See, but when I had my nonprofit, things were so different. Things are easier now, and he knocked it out the park and got it done.
I think I'm having dinner with Ahmed next week.
Yeah.
I need to bring a pen. What I need to bring? A packet? What I need to bring?
I need to bring all them forms you sent me.
Like, take this salt and pepper packet and this nonprofit packet. I mean,
Well, yours is easier because you're changing. You got to change it with the state first. Like I already sent you to change the type of entity already.
Yeah, you did send that.
Look at us having a whole committee meeting on this L.
right. So in the last 10 minutes, Jay, let us know what you got. What is Love at the Parable? How is Love at the Parable closing out the year? How is it that At the Helm and Love is a Parable can partner? We can support you. The people can support you. Let us know what's going on.
Man, I feel like this year didn't close out like it's supposed to. Like usually stuff die out, after Thanksgiving. But I feel like I'm more busy at the end of the year than I am at the beginning of any. I'm tired.
Praise him.
Yeah.
You can't be tired.
That just means 2024 is already started.
Yes. What's our thing?
Oh,
Do more in 24. Let's get it.
Oh, that's what we're going with?
Do more in 24. Let's get it.
I thought it was doing something with relentless.
We don't rhyme with 24.
Oh, it don't. You're right.
So we'll figure it out. Again, we're not going to have a committee meeting right here, but go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
knocking doors in 24.
Knocking down doors in 24.
Knocking doors and kicking floors in 2024.
I
What
like
else we going to do?
like-
Requiring more in 2024.
Requiring more. Yes.
That is requiring more in 24
Requiring more. Mhm.
from everybody.
I like that. Yep. But yeah,
Look, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out on the airways, so we have to do it now. And if we don't do it, it's not gonna be my fault because I said we were gonna do it. Look in 2024 that we're gonna have a live podcast. We're gonna have a live podcast with Love of the Parable and At the Helm. We're gonna have Love at the Helm. a live podcast, a live audience.
A collaboration. So those of you who
Collaboration.
enjoyed our Pink Out Poverty tour at the Mocha Room, we
Yes.
may be going back there. Stay tuned.
Yes, yes, we may be going back there. But yes, that's one thing that we're going to work on and put together for 2020. We're going to require more in 24.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're gonna be doing. I think that's our mission, is to reshape the way that we think. One of the things that I do think at the Helm for is that you guys have challenged me to learn and redefine certain terminology as it relates to those things that are politically driven. Because something can be politically, you can be politically knowledgeable, but you don't have to be politically driven. And everything affects us, and anything that affects the way that we govern our lives from a societal standpoint is political, whether you like it or not. So it's more of check how you feel about the word than check the reality of the word. So I do thank you guys for that at the Helm, and I think that you guys are the beacon that a lot of people need as it relates to approachable and relatable change within your own community. By becoming knowledgeable, I think that it's a disadvantage for anybody to be connected to individuals like you and not take full advantage of the knowledge that you guys have and the impact that we could collectively make just by being in a know. And this is not a political side agenda. This is becoming self-aware and fully understandable about what things are out there and how you can impact change in your local community. So if you don't like the way that things are, you need to connect with people like at the Helm. But if you truly just love the way that your life is and you don't care if things truly change and you feel unaffected by it, keep your mouth closed along with your actions. And I think a lot of us miss those opportunities, you know?
Absolutely.
So I definitely thank
Talk
you guys
about
for
it.
giving us that opportunity to kind of learn more, engage more. Because at Levels of Parable, we deal with value-based education. And a lot of times our values are just not in knowing and in learning. So we don't care. So we shouldn't speak on things that we don't value. But as soon as you start to value those things, you
That's right.
begin to engage and look at it from a valued lens. So I thank you guys for that
Mhm.
knowledge. Because there's a lot of stuff I ain't know.
Absolutely.
That's true. There's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff we have to all learn this together.
Always.
And that's the beauty of it, is growing and learning together. And when we can learn together, we help each other. And when we get to a point to where we feel like we can't learn, we've quit living. And when I feel like I can't learn anything from Love's Apparel and value-based education, then I'm not open to even trying to grow or learn anymore. So yes, that learning and the information is crucial. And we all need to be able to, and realize that everybody, not everybody, but there's a lot of people that can give us that information. And I think
Yeah.
we've learned too that the people that we thought were giving us the best and the correct information, those people have been giving us wrong information for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's because they weren't checked. And I mean, even Jay, when you talk about like everybody's going to be impacted in some shape or form. And I think about when school first started, and your daughter was in a high school with no air conditioning. Like, who we need to call about this? Who is our school board representative? How do we get air in the school? And well, do we have to make these days up because y'all closing school because we don't have no air conditioning? And this school is 2 or 3 years old.
Yes.
And not just that, we have buses that weren't running, kids weren't getting picked up. They telling parents, can you bring your kid to school and can you come back and pick them up? Like, what am I supposed to do about work? So everything, like, people are impacted in a lot of ways by a lot of people who make decisions about everyday things that impact you. So it is important that you impact your circle of influence and start small. Your circle of influence may just be the people in your house. Get them registered to vote, then make them go vote. Like,
Yes.
that's kind of how we started over here.
Yes.
You turn 8, how you gotta be to vote? 18.
18.
You turn 18, you getting this voter registration form with your birthday cake.
Mm-hmm.
Fill it out. And in the next election, we going to vote. Like, that's what we gonna do. So start with your house. Then maybe you can start with your community. There's a lot of people like their neighbors. A lot of people know their neighbors, knocking on doors, letting people know this is how this is going to affect us. We got a shopping center that's getting ready to back up to what used to be this field out here. Did you know this
Mhm.
was coming? Have you gone to the town council meetings in Fuquay Arena? Because they're the ones who approved this humongous
Shopping center.
debacle. Right? But yeah, so everyday things. So your home, your community, your friends, your coworkers, your family. You have a circle of influence. Your Facebook page. Y'all posting anything else on this Facebook page. That is your circle of influence. Influence them.
Yes. Yes.
Yep, and stop getting starstruck by those individuals. Sometimes we make celebrities out of people. Like, I know you said they work for us, but people that are elected officials, you actually put them in office by your omission of vote or by your submission of vote.
Yep.
And I don't think we realize the more you make them celebrities, the more that they feel like they are unapproachable in certain areas, and you feel like you are
Absolutely.
beneath them in that. And it's really you that have them there.
Yep.
And there are now on the flip side, there are some towns that are very progressive with having conversations, and there are some
Mhm.
that need help and encouragement. And so, by you doing your research and sharing with the towns that are not really receptive to feedback,
Mhm.
say like, "Yo, there are towns that are doing this. We could do this too if we are open to it, and keep pushing it, even if they're not open to it. It's what their job really is."
It's what their job is.
They
Yeah.
can't even deny you. Like, even if they don't want to meet with you, they got to meet with you. They might push it off to the end of the month, but they gonna meet with you. Just
Yeah.
make when you get in front of them, don't treat them like a celebrity. Treat them just like you would treat your employer, and ask those tough questions.
Not your
Um,
employer. Mm-mm. You treat them like your employee because they work for you.
but some people
Yeah.
still
They work for you.
look. Some people still confuse that. I do a whole leadership on that. Some people confuse what leadership roles are truly are
Mhm.
and the jurisdiction of leaders. I think that a lot of people forget that, and we end up worshiping leaders too.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
definitely.
And then they feel like they're unapproachable, and they feel like there's no law that governs them and abides them too. I'm not good in the political arena, but
But
I know the other one.
but it tracks.
But-
It tracks.
Right.
It's the same thing.
It goes both. Yeah, that's
It's
what
the
I'm saying.
same thing.
Because you know what? Those are the same people. Those are the same people.
Or the same types of people.
The same types of people.
Right.
You know, they're in the same role. So yeah, I mean, that and so just like you were saying with the information. So look, even at that. So you still have information to inform and to empower.
Right.
You know, even in that arena.
And that is the one thing that I think I have gained the most insight on being as involved because I used to be the person who would show up and think that these people are, I don't even want to say celebrities, but
Smart.
they
I
the
mean, you
smart
thought they
people
were
in the
best
room.
pe- Yeah, you thought they were
But
the
you get in there
qualified
and
people.
you have you know have a little cheese and crackers with them, and you be like, you said what now? You doing you doing what now?
Yeah, what? Yeah. You think we ought to do what?
Oh, and so you didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you get a phone number and an email, and you can email them people and say, "Listen, this is how I feel like we should move."
Mm-hmm.
Again, this is I voted for you for this reason, and this is not what you're doing. So let me know how we gonna move. How we gonna move?
Yeah, I
So-
definitely agree with that. And sometimes the information you hear may not be what you want to hear, but sometimes if it makes sense, it makes sense, even though you might not like it. But getting a response is better than you sitting at home murmuring and complaining and not really knowing.
Yeah, and then saying I ain't gonna vote till they do whatever. Well, who gonna do it? Who gonna do it if you don't vote for somebody to do it?
Right.
Like, come on now, let's make sense. Let's make it make sense.
And go to a meeting.
Go to a meeting.
Just go there. Just go meet with these people. Shoot.
So
Yeah.
we're winding down.
You have to get involved.
And Wayne always had. I'm gonna have to get a clock that counts them down. But before we go, I do want to say that next Thursday we will be in Raleigh at our the homeless
Yes.
shelter. Thursday, December the 21st, which is the winter solstice, which is the longest night of the year. And that is when our homeless shelter will do a homeless memorial. They picked the longest night of the year to bring awareness to the plight that our unhoused go through every night. But this is on the longest night of the year. They will be honoring those who have lost their lives due to
Remembering.
homelessness. But
And honoring and remembering.
honoring and remembering those who have lost their lives as a result of being unhoused in this county. So we went today, we kind of started the process, putting the bags together. We wrote names on 69 bags just in Wake County this year. People are no longer here with us because they're unhoused in Wake County that we tout as one of the richest counties, the biggest county, the county that has the tech, the county that's doing all these great things,
County that has
the county that's
capital.
bringing jobs that have a median income of $80,000 because they love to say that.
Yeah.
We're gonna open this new business, and the median income is gonna be 80,000. So in Wake County, we will next week, as of today, honor and remember 69 of our residents who are no longer with us as a result of them being unhoused. So if you are available next Thursday at 7:00, come to the Wilmington Street Center and help us honor our brothers and sisters who are not here with us.
Yes. Beautiful.
And with that, Jay,
Any closing words? You're muted.
Oh, thank you for this opportunity. And sorry, I didn't even get any of them messages. But next time we'll make it a better one. Man.
But the messages? Oh, I sent a couple of emails.
we may be back next week. Not on At the Helm. We may be on Love is a Parable.
Right, because I do need to send that email out.
All right. Well, we'll see.
Maybe.
Y'all stay tuned.
It'll be Love at the Helm.
Stay
Love
tuned,
at the
stay
helm.
tuned, stay tuned. All right, brother. Good to see you. Thanks everyone for joining us this evening. And we will be back on the 28th after Christmas to find out all the toys we got, all the toys you got, how we celebrated our Christmas, and we're out.
Now you can.
Oh, yeah.